books like Gita and or the Upanishads, you have to understand very clearly whether this particular verse is explaining Atman and you and the self as soul or as pure self. There is a difference between self and soul. Soul is something which is embodied. Embodied means the soul that identifies itself with the mind, it identifies itself with the body, it identifies itself with anything. The moment there is any kind of identification, it is soul. When there is absolutely no kind of identification, when it is in absolutely pristine pure state, it is known as Atma. So to differentiate between these two, in English we can say self and soul. In Sanskrit, in Indian languages, they are known as pure Atma, Atma and Jivatma. Jivatma is soul. So when somebody dies, it is the Jivatma that lives. Atma, no. Atma will always continue to be where it is because it's infinite. By nature, it's all pervasive. There is no place where it can go. It's always there. It's a Jivatma that lives. It appears to live, but actually there can be no living. That embodied thing is moving. How to understand it? You can say, if you think of an ocean, there is an ocean, and ocean is energized. Now there are waves. Now the wave is moving. So there is one wave. It rises, it falls. It rises again, it falls. And what happens to the ocean? Nothing. Ocean continues to be where it was. The waves rise and waves fall and waves seem to move. Waves never move. Those who know even a little bit of physics would know that waves don't move. Water does not move. It's a disturbance that moves. Is that energy which is moving? Is that ajnana, ignorance that's moving? Neither the body moves because it doesn't have the power to move. Nor the soul moves, nor the self moves. All these appear to move. The way a wave never moves is the energy that moves. Because only the energy can move. Ocean cannot move. Neither the water particles move, and nor, when we were kids, we were taught those experiments. You throw some cork in the pond, and you throw a big stone. So waves would be moving, and those corks will keep on going up and down at the same spot. So that's the nature of Atman. Atman doesn't go anywhere, it's always there. And if you consider it as wave, then it says, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantar prapti dhiras tatra namuyati. Arjun, if you are not willing to accept yourself as the universal self, all pervasive self, at least accept yourself as the embodied soul.